When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Are you ready, kids? Get your parents' permission, check your mailbox, and grab your shopping cart. It's time for the Adventures in Collecting podcast.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave. Welcome to Adventures in Collecting, where we talk toy news, culture, and hauls,
along with our journeys as collectors.
Toyetic event.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Adventures in Collecting. We are back this week with another premium Toyetic event, this time taking a look at WWE's Clash at the Castle, live from Glasgow, Scotland. As is usually the case with these premium Toyetic events, we are not talking about the winners, the losers, who had the best match. We are talking about who was the most toyetic. That's right. So on this episode, as is usually the case with our premium toyetic events, Dave and I are going to split up and take a look at who we feel was the most toyetic, the most deserving of a new action figure from our friends over at Mattel. So before we dive in, let's cover the usual bases. Make sure you're following us at AIC_podcast on Instagram, on X, on TikTok, where we're constantly posting toy news, deals, and availability, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. And then if you're watching us here on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss it when we post new videos, new episodes of the podcast. Now that we have the housekeeping business taken care of here, let's dive into the actual content and take a look at those wrestlers we feel were the most toyetic from WWE's Clash at the Castle 2024. All right, so my first pick heads straight to the main event, the match that everyone's talking about, the matchup between Drew McIntyre, hometown hero, versus Damian Priest. So Damian Priest, he's already getting an Ultimate Edition. He has a fabulous Elite figure that's out right now, but it's been a while since we've had a good Drew McIntyre figure. And he has never had an Ultimate Edition. So this opportunity to give Drew an Ultimate Edition from his hometown, from Clash at the Castle, regardless of the outcome of the match, is my first pick. So Drew had awesome ring gear, a little bit different than usual. He had a splash of red in the ring gear, which was great. And in terms of his entrance, we got that awesome double combination between the duster and the kilt. So multiple hands, multiple expressions. You know, we can give him the 1, 2, 3 counting hands for the Claymore. Give him some different expressions, and really kind of give him his whole look. And I know the red was kind of unique to Clash at the Castle, which is a great opportunity too. If we're talking Ultimate Edition, maybe we could do a little chase. So the chase could have the splash of red, and the standard edition could have his typical blue. So that's my first pick, Drew McIntyre.
So my first choice number one, choice number one coming at you, is going to be from the women's tag team title match, the triple threat match for that title. And I'm going with the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Unholy Union themselves, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. It's a difficult one to say back to back, but that's why we go with the Unholy Union. But Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, in their black and yellow gear, being the hometown favorite, the hometown team. Both of them, I believe, are from the Glasgow area, definitely from Scotland. And being the only local wrestlers to have won at the show, and to have won the title match and won their titles, making them both the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Maybe we can get both sets of belts in there. I don't know, even though the NXT ones don't exist anymore, but it's not something for me to answer. That's just for me to ask about. So, Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, my first choice.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
This segment is brought to you by our friends at Chubsy Wubsy Toys. A traditional mom-and-pop toy store in Little Falls, New Jersey, Chubsy Wubsy Toys brings you the best new toys from the brands you love without the hassle of pounding the pavement searching for them at larger retail stores. Visit them in person at their brand new home at 101 Newark Pompton Turnpike, Suite 1 in Little Falls, New Jersey, or online at chubsywubsy.com. That's CHUBZYWUBZZY.com. And tell them Adventures in Collecting sent you.
And now, back to the show.
And for my second pick, I'm headed back to the same match, and like I said, it's not going to be Damian Priest. This is going to be a twofer. So we saw at the end of the match, CM Punk got involved, of course, and the Glasgow screw job. But what I think is really cool is on WWE's social media channels on X, they showed a little backstage footage between CM Punk and referee Jessica Carr. So Jessica Carr was actually the ref that gave CM Punk the referee shirt to run out with. She didn't know what he was going to do with it, but of course he went out and Phil gonna Phil. So I think what would be a really cool two-pack would be a CM Punk and a referee Jessica Carr two-pack. So that way we get another referee into the line. Us figure photographers and collectors can give John Cohen a break. He's very overworked right now since being part of that SummerSlam wave. So would love to see another referee come into the collection. So Jessica Carr, great ref, great personality on social. She would be an awesome inclusion in the WWE Elite line. And then, of course, you get CM Punk in a very unique kind of workout-looking, wearing Under Armour from head to toe look with his Nikes and a soft goods referee shirt, which would also help with some fantasy booking down the line, as you could take that referee shirt and throw it on some other superstars. So, I think that would be an awesome two-pack. A way to get another referee into the line, new body maybe for the referee for Jessica Carr. So so that's my second pick. My second pick is CM Punk and Jessica Carr.
So since Eric went a little bit different for his second choice, I'm gonna do the same. And this is somebody who has definitely featured in some way as both an inspirational figure as well as an integral part to the storyline, especially around WrestleMania time, and definitely got involved at Clash at the Castle. And that is Cody Rhodes' mom. That's right, Mama Rhodes. So Cody's mom was in the front row, was involved in the match because AJ went over and talked crap to Cody's mom, and Cody's mom didn't take any of The Rock's crap. She didn't take any of Roman's crap. She's not going to take AJ Styles crap, that's for sure. So she gave him a couple of really wicked open hand slaps to the face, and then AJ went over and talked more crap, and then he lost the match. So I think Cody's mom in the event shirt, which was the American Nightmare logo, but with the Scottish flag in it, so I guess the Scottish Nightmare for one night. But Cody's mom, choice number 2.
As always, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. This has been your Adventures in Collecting premium toyetic event for WWE Clash at the Castle, and I guess we'll see you next time with AEW Forbidden Door, so look forward to that. Until next time, guys.
Thank you, dear listener, for hanging out with us today. Subscribe, rate, and review us wherever you listen, and then tell your friends to do it. Thanks also to Joe Azari, the golden voice behind our intro. Our music is Game Boy Horror by the Zombie Dandies. Find more about them both in our show notes.
Follow us on social media at AIC_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Stop by and say hi, show us your toy hauls, and share your toy stories. Maybe we'll talk about it in a future episode.
Don't try this at home. Void where prohibited and some assembly required. Each sold separately, not a flying toy. Consult a physician if your toy run exceeds more than 4 hours.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.